Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Vera Adel, and you are right watching on my page Vera Adel Red Sea Consult. I offer legal assistance for the foreigner woman in Egypt. And today I would like to welcome my dear guest Zahra. Hi, Zahra.
Hi, Vera.
Hi, thank you for accepting my invitation.
Thank you for having me here and inviting me.
Okay, about Zahra. Zahra, she's Slovakian, actually living in Denmark. She is married to the Arab guy, of course, and we are very curious to know about her life story. I know that Zahra, she born in Slovakia and she born as a Christian, and her life led her to become a Muslim. But this is not my first question. First of all, I would like to know your way. How did you meet your husband?
I met my husband in the school, and we were in the same class. And that was not the time when we get married or we started a relationship. We just were in the same class. And then after some years, when I became Muslim, because I was not Muslim that time in the school, so when I became Muslim, I didn't know how to tell it to my mom. So I started to like some Islamic things on Facebook, and it was not my mother who reacted to that, but it was my classmate who asked me why did I like this, and how is my life going. And I really needed support that time, because it was when I decided to go with hijab, and I had no Muslims around me. So I invited him to meet, and basically I asked him straight away what are his plans to rest of this life and the next life. So there it is, how it started.
Okay, Zara, but I know that you know him like a longer time, okay? Before it was not like you.
Yes, we knew each other from the class, but we
Mhm.
were not friends or meeting or something, because in Islam there is nothing like a friendship between a woman and a man. Yeah, this does not exist, this status. So we just knew each other from the school. We were in the same class, and I just knew that he was funny, he was respectful, and I really liked. This goes back to my story. How did I became a Muslim? Because in the school we have to analyze and play a drama about the biblical verses, the Christian verses about Adam and Eve, and how they ate the apple or the fruit from the tree, and then it was woman's fault, and then the woman was the punished one. And when this my current husband and his friend, when I saw their reaction on these verses which we read, they were like, is this what you believe? Like, why should that be woman's fault? They were together, and we are not vanished here. We are created to live on the earth as a test. So yeah, so I was impressed by their reaction, because they always spoke much more respectfully about women than the people I know. And I began to feel that that someone was lying to me all my life about the Muslims. They are not those Muslims which we are in Slovakia learning about, like kidnapping our kids and making them warriors and I don't know what. These were just like normal people, and they were like really good people. Yeah, so I was really impressed that this is not what I was learned about Islam. And then I researched it by myself, and yeah, our ways met a few years later.
Okay, so actually, his reaction was the first thing when you start to think about Islam, correct?
I don't know. I don't really know because I would say it was very natural for me. There was nothing like a magical moment where all the stars aligns and there is perfect, beautiful music around, and now I want to be Muslim. It was a long way. It was a couple of years. It was really, really long. Like in the childhood, when you are Catholic, Catholic Church is a guilt-driven church. Yeah, you are born, you are guilty because you were born because of this Adam and Eve story. So you need to be baptized because you are guilty. But it's not going to help you. Then when you continue in your life, you go to confirmation or how it's called in English. And when you go as a child, like 7, 8 years old child, you go to the church and you need to tell your sins to the priest. What if you do not have any sins? Yeah, I was always an introvert and I loved reading and I loved my parents and my family being proud of me and happy with me. So basically, that time I really had clean heart and I didn't know what to say to the priest. And I asked the people around me. I asked my family, what do you say? Like, what sins do you have? What do you say to the priest? Everyone has sins. Just make up something like lying or being jealous. Of course you have something. No one is without sin. But that was like violating my soul because I was a good person and I wanted to be a good person. So this is like there was something wrong with with the church. I'm not saying about God because I had always great relationship with God. Yeah, I was talking with God like we know how he responds. Yeah, if you hear some sound in your head, then you have probably a problem. But like we all have the ability to speak to God and to ask him whatever we need and to ask for guidance and to show us the truth. And God was always my best friend because I'm an introvert and I live a lot in my own world. So when I should like please people and to come up with some sins, that was just not right. And then later when you become older, you are a woman, yeah, so you are by default guilty again, yeah, and you have to suffer every month. That's not right. Like this is your punishment. So these basic things, they were like, this is not the right thing, and I've got the answers on them in Islam. Yeah, so that
Okay,
was
so your way not was not so short and easy. This is what I want to show, and this
yeah,
is what you're telling us. Okay, but let's back to the proposal you did to your husband, now
yeah,
husband. Okay,
yeah,
so you proposed him somehow. Okay, and
yeah.
how it went after?
Well, that was not so fun. I was a lone mother. I was single mother that time, and my son was 2 years old. And yeah, I was from Slovakia, right? So a convert from Slovakia with a child, that's not what every family wants for their son. Uh, my husband told me that he was not thinking yet about being married. So that was basically like, he don't know. And he asked me what he will get from it. And I told him, well, you will get a great reward at God because, getting married single mothers, it's a good deed. Yeah. And if you are in the age when you should get married, so a convert could be a good match to raise your own beliefs and your own practicing of Islam. So that's what I have to offer. I have nothing else, and I trust God that that you will decide the right thing. I cannot force you, and I know that you need to ask the family, and so he asked the family, and the answer was no. So we took a break when we were not talking together. But somehow he wanted to meet me. I wanted to meet him. So we contacted each other and talked about it again. And then he asked the family again, and the answer was no. Again, so we took another break where we were not in contact for a longer period of time. And then, we just brought together again a couple of times, and we were like discussing some details, like what he wants in his life, what I want in my life, and like to get it really cleared, like, do we really want to be together, or is it a completely wrong idea? And he wrote to me that he decided that he wants to be with me. So he went again. He asked his family, and the answer was, well, it was not approval to get married, but I should pick him the next day with his things, and he moved to me, and we got married that day. So it was not approval. It was that he should choose between the family or me. Yeah. So yeah. But now, right now, part of the family is good with it, and the part of the family maybe later. We will see. There is still a chance while people are living, while people are breathing, we still have a chance to get things better.
What about your family?
My mother is living here also in Denmark, and she supports me. She was very scared when I converted to Islam. She was very scared. And she was angry, and she was afraid of losing me because of these experiences we have with the Christian churches. He was afraid who will be the authority deciding for me and ruling over me, and this kind of questions. But when she saw that that I'm a much better person and it's helping me, and I'm satisfied, then she just stands with me, and it's okay. And my husband, she's really satisfied and happy for him being my husband. So yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I would like to say, if anyone is watching this recording on a YouTube, please hit the subscribe button to support my work also. And if anyone watching now, all of you who are watching now, you can write also questions for Zahra. I will read it for her. Okay, no problem. Look, the question is, if you compare, I don't know, did you visit with your husband Slovakia? What was the reaction on both of you when you have been there? Did you feel some not comfort or?
Yeah. Well, we love to travel, and we were also in Slovakia. We were in Slovakia with his mother and his brother and our kids. And when we come to Slovakia, it's well, you can feel and see the fear of the people. Like, they do not see us as people because we have hijab. That's me and my husband's mother. People see us as a threat. So it's I'm really sorry for what is happening in Slovakia, and all the fear people are being fed from media. It's well, I'm really sorry for that. But then when I began to speak, when I talk with people and they hear that I speak Slovak, they just shine. They are just so happy and ask me many questions, and they see us as people again. Yes. So yeah.
So in Denmark, you don't feel these things. Denmark is okay.
I would not say okay. Here it is very clear. Here are people who know Muslims a long time ago, and some people have good experiences and some people have bad experiences. And then there are also some politicians which make Muslims live more difficult in Denmark. And people here are very clear. When I meet people, I know who is smiling, who is happy, and maybe some people will apologize for the people in the media and politics that it's not in their name, the things which they are saying and doing. And then there are also some people like freezing and being afraid seeing me. So it depends who follows what. Yeah. it depends. Like everywhere, you have good and bad people, and the same is you have educated, uneducated people, and you have people who are confident, and you have people who have just a lot of fears and believe everything everything what they see, and their sources are not the best. Yeah.
Actually, the purpose or the name of this live stream is how to find the right Muslim husband for you. And we are waiting for this answer from you, because when we were chatting together, you told me very nice sentence, very nice idea. So I would like that you will say this to our viewers also. Do you have any advice?
Yes, I would say, first of all, if if you want the prince on the white horse, first you need to become the princess. So if the person is going from unhealed traumas and pain and depression and fears, then the person will just attract the person who is exactly on that level, and all the fears will just become truth, because that's what our brain can. It will just find the self-fulfilling prophecy, and if you expect something bad happening to you, your brain records it like it already happened. So I would encourage to work on education and self-development and healing. If you have some past traumas from your childhood, from your other relationships, from whatever space, you first want to heal your traumas. You first to become self-confident, self-loving. And once you know who are you, and you stay firmly with both feet on the ground, and you are not waiting for the other half to complete you, then it will be okay. If you expect someone to make you happy, you will make two persons unhappy. So first become a whole confident, self-loving person, because if you cannot love yourself, how can you expect someone else to love you?
Also, and you are taking this out from yourself, and we are attracting exactly the same person to your life, exactly how you said.
Yes, exactly. Let's say that you are right now suffering, you are in pain, you experienced a lot of bad things in your life. That's normal. Everyone do, and we know that everyone is being tested, and the tests are personalized. So everyone will get the maximum what we can bear. But let's say that you are not healed yet, but your potential is up there. Yeah, you can be much better person, but you are in a hurry and you find a husband right now, and then you wonder, once you get back, once you heal, once you are confident enough, why you cannot understand your husband, because he's still there where you met. So either find someone who is on the same stage like you and grow together, help each other to grow, or become the best person you want to be. Imagine the person you want to marry. Yeah. He's loving, he's respectful, he's funny, he's intelligent, he's confident. You can trust him. He never lies. He's really like the perfect man. What do you think? Are you the person today as he wants, as he deserves? If not, then just go and work on yourself. If you are, then it's another conversation. Then maybe there is some arrogance if you think that you are the best. Yeah, maybe you need to make even deeper look. Yeah, because everyone has something what we want to work towards. Yeah, so do not wait to someone to complete you, and do not think that you are already the best. Yeah, because that is also not going to help. No one is perfect. We are humans. We are made to fail. And when we fail, how do we deal with the failure? That's what we can decide. We cannot affect the things which happen to us around, but we can decide our reaction to those things. and we need to forgive people who hurt us in the past. Do not feed the anger. Do not be a victim. Yeah, many people are just relaxing in the victim mentality, like everything is happening to me, everything is not fair. Well, yeah, if we decide to relax in the victim mentality, happened to me too, yeah.
I
So
think everyone was there. Everyone was there.
yeah, yeah, it's not so long time ago. I really catched myself that I became being victim again. So then we just need to reflect on ourselves, to heal the traumas, to identify the issues we have, and to solve the issues we have, to be nice people, to be smiling, to give joy, and to not be in the survival mode. Yeah, well, if we are in the survival mode, we will attract the people who are also in the survival mode.
Very nice. Yes, I totally agree with you. As I'm a life coach and relationship coach, so this is totally my opinion of what are you saying. So anyway,
Yeah.
let's move to your life story a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
So now, when you are a Muslim, I would like to know some, not me. I think there are many people curious because, still to be a Muslim converted is somehow a little bit strange for many European ladies.
Mm, right.
Okay, so I got some questions and I
Hmm.
would like to ask them.
Yeah.
First of all, do you have also friends which are not non-Muslims, like you are meeting them normal, or you are just
Yes, of course. I have my friends from the childhood. So I have three very good friends, and well, we are in different countries, so we do not meet each other often. But if we travel, so I'm definitely meeting them, and we are in a contact. Yeah, and also here in Denmark, I have a couple of friends from my school. Yeah, so yes.
yes, okay. Then I have, of course, many time repeated questions because we know that Muslim men can marry four.
Yeah.
So how would you react if your husband tell you that he wants to marry the second one?
Well, before I was thinking, I was serving my ego, so I was sure that I'm going to have in the marriage contract that he cannot have another wife, and you know. But right now, actually, well, we are joking about it if we go together outside. So I'm telling to my husband. Like I want to make compliment to him that he looks good or something. So I tell him, I hope that you have ring, yeah. And he says to me, yeah, but I have only one, you know. So like we have it like a joke that all the people know here is just that if he has one wife, then there are three spots free. But no, basically I know that. Is not relevant in this phase of life where we are now. And I would also encourage the other women, if they are about to marry a Muslim one, to just to be clear about it and to ask. Yeah, I asked my husband about it. And that was in time when I just met him, and I just wanted to know some things about Islam. It was in my searching time, and I asked him directly, like, what is this more wives thing in Islam? Why is that? Are you also going to have more wives? And that time it was not not when I wanted to be with him. I just asked it to him, and I remember I was really angry about the fact that this is something, because I began to like Islam, and to like the spirituality and so on, but I didn't like this rule. And he told me that well, my parents are from Lebanon and Palestine, and there it was normal couple of generations before. And he told me that his grandfather had also two wives, and they were living together, and it was okay for them. But nowadays the generations, they would not do that, at least in his country. because of the money, and because you need to be just, yeah, and you cannot be just, yeah. It's like the verse in the Quran which says that you can have one or five on between 1 to 4 wives. The next it continues, but if you cannot be just, do not take more than one, and you cannot be just. So you have it directly in the Quran, right? But it depends like how people are going to go with that, and what is the culture, yeah, what is the culture from where the husband is coming from. So I would say that if my husband comes that we are going to have another wife, basically in our relationship, it was me who suggested it. That we can move to some Muslim land, and if I will be older, because I'm much older than my husband. So I told him, if I will be older and you want to have a younger wife, like as addition, and you can get more more kids, so our kids will have some playmates. Because right now I'm not looking at it as something wrong, and I don't need to own him, because it's only God who owns us all, yeah. And yeah, I would not understand the women who were like saying that it is a good thing, but then I researched a lot about it, and I saw that there is really a lot of wisdom why it is so, yeah. So I would maybe encourage the women who are asking this question to work on their own self-confidence, yeah,
Mhm.
to work on their own self-love and
Mhm.
self-compassion. And
Mhm.
if this is going to be a question, then when you are confident, when you are mentally strong, and you know who you are and where you stay, you have no problem to ask your husband about it. And you have no problem to agree with the husband that you it is not something which you could culturally accept. Is he okay with that if you are going to be married? You just ask. Yeah. If he's a good practicing, God fearing Muslim, he's not going to lie. Yeah. So it's easy. It's not easy to do, but the thought is simple. Yeah.
Okay, then I have a question also. Like there is a many girls they convert to Islam because of their husbands.
Hmm.
Okay, their
Yeah.
husbands ask them, "You have to become a Muslim,"
Hmm.
and they convert, and then this couples or even the husband is not practicing anything. So,
Hmm.
what is your opinion about this? Why is forcing the woman to become a Muslim when he is not doing anything?
Well, forcing to Islam is not possible. Like if we speak about inside world and the spirituality, like there is nothing happening with the child when their parents put some water on the child and make them to be a Christian, right? So there
Mhm.
is nothing happening in the moment, like when you are just repeating some words you do not understand and you do not take them into your heart. Then you are not converting. You are not a Muslim, right? The conditions of being a Muslim is that you say these words, yeah, you say the Shahada by your mouth, but you accept it in your heart. If you don't, then you have nothing to, to talk
This is
about.
my opinion as well, but this was the question of
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
the girls. But
yeah,
exactly, you cannot. Okay, you convert on the paper. This is what I
yeah,
said. You are Muslim on the paper, but inside of
yeah.
you,
Yeah, no one can see in your heart. That's you. That's between you and God, right?
yeah, for sure. Then I have
Yeah.
another questions because we are already talking half an hour. It's very interesting. I have another question. There is this very old thing written in the Quran, like if you steal, your hand has to be cut off. If the girl sleep with a man when she is not married, they have to kill her because of the she dishonors the family. What
Hmm.
is your what do you think about this?
Well, okay. I do believe, like all the Muslims, that the Quran is the direct word which was revealed by God, right? But I do not believe like the political Islam, this fundamentalism. I do not believe that you just take the Quran and make it to be a law. Yeah, this is wrong. Like the people who are doing this, just taking the Quran, reading it, translating, and then applying, those are exactly the same like the anti-Islamist who are just taking something, focusing on it, and then saying to me that I'm doing that, right? So there are scholars, there are law schools, there are many other aspects in the Muslim lifestyle. Yeah, the Quran is the text which is revealed. But how do we use this text? We use the hadith and the sunnah, or the things which Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace and blessings be upon him, the things which he said or did or approved. So if we look at it, there was no this staining. There was no like these executions for being outside of marriage relationship. There were no cutting hands. Yeah, like when we look at it, then that there is these things are in the Quran to show how serious those things are. Yeah. But if you want, for example, let's take this woman. Yeah, this woman was cheating, or she had a relationship, a physical relationship outside of the marriage. What you need to this punishment be applicable is 4 eyewitnesses. Yeah, 4 eyewitnesses who saw by their eyes this thing going into this thing, and if one of them is corrupt, if he is not saying the truth, then the punishments come to him, to this witness who is witnessing falsely, right? So it is basically not possible, because who would do that, right? Who would do that, like between in front of people, when you know that this is the punishment, right? So the rules are made and protected so much that it is not possible to do that. But if you have people, if you have corrupt leaders, if you have people who just take something out of the context and apply, then this is not what Islam is teaching us. It's just not.
For sure, there is many points like this that they take just one sentence and they say like, look what Quran is saying, but this is, we can stay here like for 1 week and discuss, okay?
Of course, whole life, yes.
I will give you the live question. We just appear here in the live chat. Because when the husband is marrying the wife, normally he should give her a lot of gold. And we know in the mixed marriages, I see in Egypt, many mixed marriages, the husbands, they are marrying the foreigners because the foreigners, they don't know this, okay? And they, it's, of course, they don't have to pay this money and they don't have to buy this gold. So did your husband buy your gold when you married?
I'm not. I do not understand. do not understand what gold. What
when
do you
get
mean?
Married, the husband has to give you a gold.
Mahar. Yeah, he has to give you a present. Yes.
Yes. So we know here from the mixed marriages that the husbands are not doing this mainly, not much, because at least to save some money, or they don't have, So if he treats you the same way, like he would treat any Muslim woman, not convert, So if he bought the gold before you get married.
Yeah. Yes. Well, it doesn't have to be gold. Yeah. It is something which has value in money, yeah, or something like it can be gold, it can be money, it can be a present. Well, I have a ring, yeah, and and I have also a spider. I have a ring And it is a golden ring, but it's not, it's something which you can choose. Yeah. He can ask you what do you want, or he can give you amount of money, or he can give you, yeah, if in Egypt is the tradition, I like spiders. If in Egypt is the tradition to give gold, so yes, he should give you gold, and he should give you so much as is tradition in the culture, right? So for me, it was just a ring, and yeah, it was in the amount which we agreed about. Yeah, so it is something which symbolizes that husband is going to take care about the wife. It is like the beginning of that he's going to provide for you as a wife. Yeah, so that is
For me, this is not so
yeah,
important actually,
yeah,
but
yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah,
important stuff, I believe.
yeah,
But this is like
yeah.
tradition, as you say. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes, it can. It doesn't have to be something like. It doesn't have to be something which is a burden, yeah, which is like too much. But it's just something that to symbolize that woman has her own ownership, that she can have her things, her money, and so on. Because many cultures, they do not have this, that woman can own something, yeah, like the woman rights. They came quite after Islam gave rights to the woman. So this is just beginning of it. And yeah, it's good to know. It's good to know. And Muslim men should know that, and it's their spiritual obligation to do that. Yeah, to show the respect to the woman in the beginning, right? If
and
there
during
is a
the whole
problem with
marriage,
that, then there will be more problems. I would guess.
respect
Yeah.
not only in the beginning, but then the keep respect during the whole marriage, I would say.
Right, right. Yeah. When we are choosing the husband, we are not only choosing the partner for our life, and in which we do not just want to survive next to someone. We want to be happy. We want to flourish. We want a partner who will support us, who we can support. And we need a role model for our kids. And we have also our kids, they have a right to have good parents. So when we are choosing husband, we are also choosing a parent. Yeah, we are also choosing a father and a good role model. And well, what better can you do for your kids than to choose someone who's going to respect you, who's going to respect their mother as first, right?
Yes. And the totally perfect combination husband equal best friend, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Hmm. Zahra, it was amazing, amazing talk. I hope you enjoyed, and the people who will watch it on the YouTube, don't hesitate to ask the questions. We can answer them still if while we are offline, no problem. And I wish you best of luck, Zahra,
Thank
to you
you.
and your family. And thank you
Thank you.
again to everyone who were watching us. And I wish you beautiful weekend, everyone.
Thank you
Bye.
very much for having me here. Bye.